Before we start, if this moves you, please subscribe and leave a like. Every bit helps. Support links in the comments. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
You were 20 in that photograph, your hair blown across your eyes. We were standing by the highway under one enormous sky. I found it in a paperback beside a faded map. The rain began against the roof like someone coming back. When the rain remembers, it brings the old roads near, not to ask us to return, just to show us we were here. We slept in borrowed cabins, we sang until the dawn. We thought the years were endless, till suddenly they were gone. Now we speak at Christmas sometimes and trade the names of friends. There's kindness in the distance, no need to make amends. When the rain remembers, it brings the old roads near, not to ask us to return, just to show us we were here. I would not trade the life I have for any road behind, but I still thank the weather for what it lets me find. The rain moved on by midnight, but the road stayed in my mind. The cupboard door fell open, and there it was again, the chip blue cup from Santa Fe you bought back when. The handle leaned a little, the glaze had lost its shine, but I could see your fingers there wrapped gently into mine. I held it like a question the years could not untie. The cup you left behind still holds a little time. A kitchen full of laughter, and your hand reaching for mine. The kids have homes and children, the old dog's long since gone. The maple by the driveway still shades the early dawn. I thought I'd packed our story in boxes out of sight, but one small thing can open up a whole forgotten night. And suddenly the silence feels warm instead of white. The cup you left behind still holds a little time. A kitchen full of laughter, and your hand reaching for mine. The cup you left behind still holds the best of time. Not everything we lose is gone. Some things just change their life. I set it by the window where the morning could find it.
The house is still at 7. Only sparrows on the wire. I pour the coffee slowly and wake the kitchen fire. Your old station finds a love song from a summer long ago. I do not turn it down now. I just let the feeling go. There was a time you're leaving made every morning hard. Sunday morning blue still has a little gold shining through. I miss the life we knew, but I'm this one too. The bells begin at 8, and the whole sky turns new. The rain began before the daylight, and your picture caught the gray. For a moment in the hallway, you looked close enough to stay. I could hear the floorboards talking like they did when we were young. Every room became a record of the songs we left unsung. I thought time would clear the windows, but some shadows love the rain. Rain on the window pane brings your voice back home again. Not to break me, not to stay, just to pass through with the rain. There's a coat you used to borrow, still hanging by the door, and a box of faded letters I don't hide from anymore. I have built a life around me, made of peace and honest days. Still the weather knows the corners where your memory remains.
heard your name in the rain this morning. The softest steam above the cup. The chair across from me stayed empty, but old habits still look up. The clock kept moving through the silence. Cars went whispering down the road. I held the mug you used to reach for, and let the coffee turn cold. Some memories never leave the table. They wait where love once took its hold. I still talk to you on mornings when the coffee turns cold. The garden needs a little tending. The porch light flickers now and then. I still buy 2 of your favorite apples, then laugh and put 1 back again. There's no bitterness inside me, just a quiet I have learned to hold, and the warmth of all we gave each other when the coffee turns cold. Some memories never leave the table. They wait where love once took its hold. And I still talk to you on mornings when the coffee turns cold. Maybe love is not a doorway. Maybe it never fully shuts. Maybe it stays in ordinary things, in porcelain rain in us. I let the morning keep your place, and let the coffee turn cold. The quiet hit me harder than the leaving. Your old blue suitcase by the stairs. The bedroom wall still held the posters, and sunlight tangled in your hair. You drove away toward your own names we thought had disappeared. Your mother laughed and started crying. I held her like I did back then, when we had more hope than money, and no idea where to begin. Now the table feels much longer, but the years sit down with us. These rooms are full of summer. Even when the house is still, love remains in every doorway, and I believe it always will. The evening cools, but summer stays inside.
We played our records loud with all the windows open. The coastal fog had no idea what it wasn't for. We were 17 and 20 and completely certain that whatever came was worth being there for. We weren't trying to be anything historic. We were only trying to feel the weight of now. But something in the way we moved together was already becoming something that the years would somehow allow. We were California before we knew what that would mean. We were California, sun brown and unafraid and free. We were the canyon roads, the beach bonfires, the late night songs. We were California before we had to learn where we belong. My oldest friends are scattered up and down the coast now. Some of them have grandkids learning how to swim. And when we get together in the summer, we sit on someone's deck and start again. We don't try to be the people that we started as. We've earned these softer edges, earned these years. But when the conversation falls on something old and shining, it's California that still rises from the clear. We were California before we knew what that would mean. We were California, sun brown and unafraid and free. We were the canyon roads, the beach bonfires, the late night are California, carried in our memory and breath. We are the canyon roads, the long light and the open sky. We are California, and we are still alive. The gold was never in the hills, it was always in the ones who lifted.
Before the fires came, the hills were green past April. The creek ran through the live oaks on the bend. I photographed the meadow every season. I didn't think I'd need to remember them. Before the fires came, it was something you could touch. Before the fires came, I didn't know I loved it all so much. My neighbors planted redwoods on the hillside. They said they'd shade their grandchildren one day. The roots were taking hold, the bark was new and hopeful. Before the summer came and took it all away. Before the fires came, it was something you could touch. Before the fires came, I didn't know I loved it all so much. The birds came back the following spring. I don't know how they knew to. The ground was black, but something underneath was already deciding to push through. The fires taught me this: nothing beautiful is guaranteed. She comes in from the desert without warning. She fills the valley with a restless kind of heat. She peels the bark back off the eucalyptus and kicks the dried out leaves into the street. Santa Ana decides is already done. She's not cruel, She's just clearing out the season, making room for a cooler sun. Santa and a wind, you've taken things I loved before. Santa and a wind, and left me standing at an open door. You brought the fire, you brought the dust, the wild sky. Santa and a wind, sometimes goodbye looks like July. I met a woman back when I was 30. She had that kind of heat behind her eyes. She came in fast and left without a winter, like the Santa Ana always does, no real goodbye. But I've learned the way the valley breathes after the wind has passed through clean. There's a clarity that only comes from losing what you didn't need. Santa and a wind, you've taken things I loved before. Santa and a wind, and left me standing at an open door. You brought the fire, you brought the dust, the wild sky. Santa and a wind, sometimes goodbye looks like July. The best things come in disguise. After the wind, the air is clean, and so are you.
I used to run from every silence, fill the room with anything but true. Now I sit here in the stillness, and it doesn't scare me like it used to. Took some breaking, took some bending, took 100 wrong turns too. This is the peace that took me years, not given, but earned line by line. This is the peace that took me years, and I'm not giving back the time. I forgave the ones I couldn't fix. I let go of who I thought I'd be. There's a kind of freedom in the letting go that nobody ever taught to me. Took some breaking, took some bending, took 100 wrong turns too. This is the peace that took me years, not given, but earned line by line. This is the peace that took me years, and I'm not giving back the time. If you told me 25 that this quiet was the price, I'd have left you out the door. Now I welcome it and nothing more. This is the peace that took me years, hard won and finally mine. This is the peace that took me years, worth every single line. Not running anymore.
You didn't leave when leaving would have been so easy. And I went dark for months and barely said a word. You made the coffee, kept the lights on, kept believing in a version of me I could barely see myself. And I know I don't say it enough, but every morning that you're still beside me feels like something I don't deserve. Still here, still here, when the ground was soft and the sky was uncertain. Still here, still here. You were the reason I came back to certain. I don't need a miracle or a long explanation, just you still here. The years have worn some edges into something softer. I've learned to hold things loosely, learned to let things go. And you were patient through the stubborn survived all that we didn't know. There's a kind of love that doesn't make the movies. It's quieter than that, it's deeper than the words, but it shows up every morning. Still here, still here, when the ground was soft and the sky was uncertain. Still here, still here. You were the reason I came back to certain. I don't need a miracle or a long explanation, just you still here. I've seen people walk away from harder things than this. I've seen good love dissolve like it was never real. But you chose this, and you chose me, and you chose us again. And I'll spend the rest of this life making sure you know. Still here, still here. Every scar between us holds the story of our staying. Still here, still here. We're not perfect, but we're something I believe in. And I'll take imperfect love over an empty room any day. You're still here. Of all the things that came and went, you're the only one I never wanted back, because you never left.
Caught my hands in the kitchen light this morning by the sink. The way they held the coffee cup, I stopped and had to think. These knuckles and these river lines, this skin that's starting to show. I've seen these hands before somewhere, a long, long time ago. She needed bread on Sunday mornings, humming to herself. I never thought I'd be her, now I'm nothing else. Hands like my mother's, telling every year I've lived, every meal I've made, every child I've held, everything I've given. Hands like my mother's, and I used to think that scared me. Now I trace each line like a map she left to guide me. She never called herself a hero, never asked to be seen, just showed up every single day for everyone between. I watched her hands and never thought to say how much they meant. Now mine are doing all the things that hers were heaven sent. There's a strength in what these hands have carried without praise. that last beyond our days. Hands like my mother's, telling every year I've lived, every meal I've made, every child I've held, everything I've given. Hands like my mother's, and I used to think that scared me. Now I trace each line like a map she left to guide me. She's been gone 11 years, and still I reach to call her name when something breaks or blooms, or when the grandkids misbehave. And every time I look down at these hands that look like hers, I feel her in the room again, like love that never leaves. Hands like my mother's, telling every year I've lived, every meal I've made, every child I've held, everything I've given. Hands like my mother's, and I'm not scared anymore. These hands are how she stays, and how I carry her forward. Same hands, different woman, same love.
The last box left at noon, and now the hallway echoes back my name. I walk past her empty room, still smelling like her perfume and her rain. The fridge is full of things she doesn't eat anymore. I didn't know how loud a house could be before the door stopped opening. And you came to find me sitting on the stairs. Didn't say a word, just put your hand in mine, like you've done 1,000 times. The house got quiet, and somehow we filled it with everything we used to save for later. The house got quiet, and I heard you breathing, and I remembered why I fell in love this quiet is a kind of grace I didn't know to pray for. The house got quiet and we let it be. Poured some wine, turned on the old record. The house got quiet and it sounded like the life we always meant to live. The last box left at noon, and something new walked through the door. I've been carrying these words like stones inside my chest for years. All the thank yous and the sorries and the things I let go unsaid. Too proud, too tired, or just too used to you to say them out loud. Now I'm putting them all down like letters I should have mailed. Because what if you don't know? What if all this love I feel is invisible to you? I can't let one more sunset slide by. Every word I swallowed for too long, I'm finally mailing every one of them to you. I never told you what it meant the night you sat beside me when my mother passed and I couldn't say a word. You just stayed, didn't try to fix or fill the silence. The kind of love lives past the edges of what's heard. There's a letter there I never sent that says you made that darkness survivable, and you deserve to know. Every word I swallowed for too long, I'm finally mailing every one of them to you. We wait for perfect timing and perfect words, and in the meantime people we love go wandering. So this is me, them all arriving at once. Letters I never mailed, but I'm saying every one of them right now. Letters I never mailed are because every letter finally finds you. The greatest waste of love is the love that lived inside you and never found a voice. I used to fill every silence. I didn't trust what lived inside it. Kept the radio on, kept the calendar full, kept running past the things I was afraid to feel. It took me years to understand that what I was avoiding was exactly what I was looking for. And then I found it, not in any grand arrival, just here, in this house, in this life, with you. The quiet that is full of something. This is where the quiet lives, not in the empty but in the earth. This is where the quiet lives, in the middle of a love that the years have confirmed out. I'm looking for this peace in all the louder places, but it lives right here, in the quiet with you. There's a sound this house makes after 10 at night, when everything settles into itself. You're breathing the low voice of the trees outside, the sense that everything that matters is accounted for. I never thought I'd be someone who loves the dark, but I am, because this dark has you in it. And nothing is missing from this moment. Not a single thing needs to be added or improved. This is the life I was becoming all along. This is where the quiet lives, not in the empty but in the urn. This is where the quiet lives, in the middle of a love that the years have confirmed. I've been looking for this peace in all the louder places, but it lives right here, in the quiet with you. They said that getting older was the thing to fear, and I was afraid, I'll give them that. But what they didn't mention was the quiet that comes with it, the deep relief of knowing who you are, of being known completely by at least one other person, and resting in that knowing without apology. This is where the quiet lives, and I am finally fluent in its language. This is where the quiet lives, and I would not trade a single decibel for this. Let the world be loud, we'll be right here, where the quiet lives, together. I was rushing toward was this. Exactly this right here.